Hello, and welcome back to our Japanese 1890 campaign, Rise of the Dragon. In the last episode, we got hit really hard by budget cuts, and we're going broke. So we got to try to find a way to save some money this time around hopefully, without having to put our ships into reserve, especially with war with France looming around the bend here. So I did get some good tips in chat about how to possibly do that. So we're going to give a few of them a try. First thing first, we're going to go to Doctrine, and we're going to change our peacetime missile storage to adequate, and we'll apply that because currently we have missile storage cost of 8,600. So we'll apply and close. We'll go to the air groups, and we'll start putting some stuff in reserve. So we probably won't need a lot of planes up here in this territory. So we're going to go to air groups, and we're going to start putting some stuff into reserve. Let's do that. Let's go down here to, if we do get into war with France, it'll probably be in Southeast Asia, so we probably just want to leave that where it is. We'll want to leave, well, I guess there's only one French territory over here, so it doesn't matter that much. But we might be able to, let's see, Buka. Let's lower the number of planes that we have there. What else could we do? Air groups. Let's see here. Guam. We can lower that. And lower that. Actually, by moving those into reserve, we're not saving very much. Let's see, unassigned pool. Okay, this is what we can do. We can get rid of some of this stuff. Let's disband all of that. Back to the unassigned pool. Disband like a little bit more of this. Actually, we'll disband all of the reserve planes that we have. Honestly, I don't think we would even need those, and that actually did help our monthly balance out quite a lot. So that'll probably, we'll be fine for a while. We're working on some ships here, and that's about it. Let's push on, and hopefully we can get some budget increases before very long. Let's see what happens. We're still high tensions with France. They have a lot of light carriers, a lot of cruisers, and some battle cruisers. Keep on keeping on here. We don't want to capture any more territories. Like, we're already probably losing money on what we have. Let's tell them we'll support them against Great Britain. And it didn't actually raise our tension any. I was hoping it would raise some tensions with Great Britain, because just like France, we're willing to go to war with Great Britain at the moment. We'll take whatever we can get. Here's our improved light jet fighter, a little bit more range, and that's really about it. Save the game. Push on. Britain and Germany. So the Germans have lost a carrier already. Great Britain lost a light carrier and a destroyer. They're probably going to ask us to join them in the war soon. And actually, this might end up dragging France in as well because France has high tensions with us. So, that's not too bad. Alrighty. So, do we replace the Okikazes with Kagaros? I feel like I want to, but we'll keep the Okikazes. We're on the eve of war, so even if we just use them as torpedo boats, that'll be fine. You know, they're getting older. 1953, they're due for refits, which will never happen. We'd rather just build new destroyers. We're not ready for war yet. Let's go for some budget. We don't have any resources to spare. Naval patrol, whatever. Poor time to be doing this. We'll do speed and range. Did we get any budget here? We did. We did get some budget, so that's very helpful. And we'll get a budget boost as soon as we go, like as soon as we enter the war. So destroyer groups 11, 12, 13. They are assigned to 11, 12. They're independent. So let's go ahead and move those down to Southeast Asia. Just in case we get a chance at a sneak attack down there. And we don't really have cruisers to spare. In fact, we don't have any cruisers that would be active, like in a war right now, because they're all assigned out here to Indian Ocean, South Pacific, Northern Pacific, whatever. So we are back into the black on the budget. They're probably going to ask us to join again. Not yet. Okay. Not quite yet. You know what? Let's do it. We'll get some budget out of it at least. We'll keep our heads above water a little bit longer. And we finally get to try to kick Great Britain out of Southeast Asia. So we lost a sub already, but we sank a bunch of merchants. All right, cool. And we go right back into negative balance on the budget. What the heck is going on here? How does that even happen? What what caused our budget to just shoot up like that? Well, either way, let's take a look at the map here. So Great Britain doesn't have very much going on here in Southeast Asia. So let's go ahead and send our bungos down there. Actually, they're also up here. Let's just take this over first. Let's go ahead and set this for an invasion target. And we might be able to capture it without any sort of resistance. How are we minus 8,000? I mean, the invasion cost is high, but all right, well, let's set our escorts. Trade protection. This is 26 out of 22. We'll send some of these to Southeast Asia. We'll look at our submarines real quick. Let's send some of these to Southeast Asia. Let's send out some long-range subs to Europe. There we go. And some down to like the coast of Africa or the Indian Ocean. Actually, the Indian Ocean would probably be good. All right, this is the war that we've been waiting for a long time. How the heck? Why is our budget just shooting up like that? Air groups. I don't know. I don't honestly know. Where is Sanya? There it is. That's off of this particular island here. Well, let's, tur in the turn and see what happens. We can ambush them. We'll accept the battle. Oh, of course, we chose adequate missile stocks, and now we have not enough. Boy, could this get any worse? Honestly, I mean, it feels like past 1960, the game feels almost unplayable in some ways. At least for Japan, it might be better for richer nations. All right. Well, the unidentified contact's shooting at us. So let's manual fire some missiles at it. Half. Of course, it fires all of them. I don't understand how this system works anymore. All right, that's 6 missiles coming your way. And we'll fire some off from the destroyer as well. Man, we're not very accurate this time around. Well, that's okay. It's still a fun game, even if it does feel like it's really picking on me right now. There. Deleted it. Well, not quite. It just disappeared off the radar for a moment. We can hit it with 6-inch guns. Oh, what the heck? It fired its torpedoes? Maybe it got hit in the... Yep, hit in the one light hit to the torpedoes. There you go. Fun, fun, fun. But, it's still a battle. And I'll figure out some way to keep us in the game as far as the budget goes, no matter what we have to sacrifice to do it. Lovely. Well, let's turn on fire at will for the missiles. There we go. Where torpedoes fail, missiles succeed. All right. Well, we'll take a win. I think is this our first time fighting against Great Britain? I can't remember. This is the improved light jet fighter. It gains carries 2 bombs instead of 1. Whatever. All right. Oh, we damaged a British battleship allegedly. All right, we've occupied our target. So that means let's bring the bungos down to Southeast Asia. Do we have any other carriers? We have the Taiho down there. Let's move that out of the North Pacific. It's a Taiho class. So Southeast Asia. And we'll send the Kagas down there as well. Actually, will we? Nah, we'll leave those in Northeast Asia. The Taihos on their own. Actually, we have Shinanos in Northeast Asia. So let's go ahead and move those to Southeast Asia. Why not? Boy, we are getting pummeled on the budget. I don't know why. I honestly don't. Like, typically, your budget shoots way up during wartime. Beats me. I don't know. Save the game. We might need to get rid of the bungos. They are expensive. They're 1100 each. That would take about half off of our budget deficit right now. But let's go another turn and see if we can't get some budget events. Surely they won't accept. Okay, well, fine. All right, so it's a transport battle. These are one of my favorites. Let's go ahead and swap to ultra fast. I wonder what type of destroyers these are. These are Fubukis. These are our brand new destroyers. Squad max. Hopefully we'll start picking some stuff up on radar. There it is. Okay. So if that's an escort, then let's fire a few missiles at it. There it is. We'll fire one, and one, and one. And it looks like we missed. So we'll try it again. We'll fire one, and one. And we miss. Oh, maybe hit. All right, let's go through here. We have 4 5-inch dual-purpose guns. These might even be autoloaders. So we should make mincemeat of these transports as we go up both, go down the middle, basically. Oh, we just got smacked by something. Okay. Well, let us fire off some torpedoes. Nope, wrong way. Nope, wrong way. There we go. Are these AMCs or something? Because we're getting shot to pieces here. Well, we'll try to make the most of this. Our goal here is just to sink some frigging transports, and we're getting whooped on here pretty bad. We're going to lose at least one destroyer. Are we out of ammunition? Okay, well, our forward destroyer has its guns disabled and destroyed. What about this one back here? Hopefully it will keep shooting. What can we do here? Fire torpedoes. There we go. Even if we can't sink them with our guns, we'll sink them with our torpedoes. Alright, that should probably be enough. I miss the old days of just rampaging through a set of transports like this with destroyers and not worrying about the destroyers or the AMCs, like just chopping us to pieces. I don't know which one is which. There it is. Minimum range. Okay. Well, destroyers are hard to hit with torpedoes, but we do have a lot of them. And we missed. Fine. Manual fire at that ship up there. Fire all. 0. Minimum range. Man. And then they leave radar range. Well, at least we got the torpedoes off before it started sinking. Come on. Come on. Hit them a few times, please. We got 5-inch guns. We can put a hurting on a destroyer. There. All right, go home. Jeez. What a mess. Okay. What a mess. No, we'll keep them together. Just go home. We have our scouts out there. I don't know, maybe they'll launch an airstrike on their own. Alrighty. So we lost a destroyer. They lost a couple of destroyers and a bunch of transports. Fine. Yeah, I think our days of being a dominant force are a little bit over here. Well, we had a lot of submarines that didn't quite return, did they? And we're still bleeding money. So what we're going to do is we're going to scrap a couple of units of aircraft. That like far Pacific, Djibouti. We'll get rid of that and that. And Diego Suarez, I think that's Madagascar. All right. Yep. Huawei, farewell to some of your aircraft. And Gensen, that's North Korea. Again, there. And then Korosov, I don't know. I think that's another Russian port, but I'm not sure. There. Now we're at least a much less deficit than we were. Sanya, yeah, we'll disband that one at least, and we'll hang on to the rest of those. And then we'll disband that. And that's probably Manila. We'll get rid of one jet attack. All right. Still losing money, but at a lesser rate now. Whoa, friendly ships not able to oppose? What's like Northeast Asia? What's happening here? What is going on? I thought I had forces here. Northeast Asia. I have my bungos in Northeast Asia. I have 2 Shananas in Northeast Asia. Maybe it's like a cruiser force that is like supposed to be a cruiser battle. I don't know about that. And it cost me 700 victory points. A little bit fishy. It's a little bit fishy. What's our objective here? Just do damage. Well, Okay, unknown radar contact. I wonder if these are... They're fast. Let's manual fire off some of these. There are Argentina Maroons in the area. Where are Argentina Maroons? I don't know. They're just hanging around somewhere. Okay. Let's put some more missiles into that thing. Actually, we'll put them into the one that's further out and try to slow it down. Manual fire, we'll again aim at the one that's further away, and we'll just fire off the rest of our missiles. And if we hit any, then hopefully it'll slow down a little bit for us. We can catch up, because I think this is just a destroyer battle. That says it's a cruiser, but I'm a little bit doubtful about that. It's on fire with heavy damage. Well, we're lighting it the heck up. Yeah, you still can't send air. You can't manually control airstrikes. All right, let's send the Kuroshio home. And we'll fire off one set of torpedoes. Unlikely to hit, but we have gotten lucky before. This is a minion class. All right, torpedoes away. Out of arc. Thought that's what the swivel mounts were supposed to solve. We need to curve the bullet like Angelina Jolie in the movie Wanted. Curve the torpedo. That thing is fired already. This thing is on fire, probably from the missile hits. Or one missile hit, who knows? Alright. It's going to be this kind of war, huh? Just a lot of cruiser actions. They always know when you launch. Alright, so we killed a light cruiser and a destroyer. We'll take it. A little bit boring. Anti-ship missiles can attack targets not specifically spotted by the firing ship. Well, that's helpful for this. Uh, yeah, let's just cause more problems for the Brits. So we lost another sub. We lost another sub. And the Brits and the Germans are just having their slap fight as usual. Alright, we're about half an hour, and we'll probably have time for one more small battle. Hopefully it'll be a small battle. What do they have over here? They got a Corvette. They have one light cruiser, one destroyer, and over here they have a bunch of actually just a heavy cruiser. In the meantime, we can set the Mayokos to rating status where they're at. They are heavy cruisers. That's what they're there for. We'll save the game and push on. We can ambush an enemy force. Allegedly. Friendly ships not available in the area. What is happening here? We can't. We're not going to spend any more money right now. You know, continue pushing the operations. We're fighting. Even though things are really weird and we keep giving away victory points. but we are starting to punish them. Save the game. I must break you. We have 2 battleships in the area. This is Australia. We have 4 CVs in the area. This would be a pretty cool little battle if it were true. Destroyers, of course. So it's a destroyer fight. All right. Fair enough. Turn the torpedoes off and look for some radar contacts. There it is. All right, we're just going to spam them with some missiles. So let's go ahead and manual fire. Target that thing. We'll fire off one. We'll fire off another. And another. We have no idea what happened there. So we'll go ahead and just fire at will. And hopefully they'll start launching missiles on their own, which they did. It looks like all of it missed. All right, that means we're going to send this ship here home. Alrighty. Where is home? We are far, far, far from home. All right. Yeah, it's such a weird fight here that it's just like skipping ahead really fast. All right, fire torpedoes. And fire torpedoes. Man, they just always know to dodge, don't they? But we are smacking them around with 5-inch guns. I'm sure these cruisers have no armor on them at all. Or maybe, oh boy, look at that, they're both crippled. Sure, take it. We will take that. Do we have any torpedoes? No, nothing reloaded yet. That's allegedly a destroyer. Who knows? Like it's cloudy. I mean, is it nighttime? Yeah, it is. So it is nighttime, so they're not entirely sure what's happening. All right, put you out of your misery. We're gonna overkill. We're gonna commit a little war crime here, and we miss every single torpedo. Doesn't that just sum up? Right around starting in 1900, our torpedo effectiveness. Early on, like we were like every ship we sank took at least one torpedo for the most part, but no more. Let's go home. Well, I guess we can finish it off and make the battle end faster. We have one SSM left. We'll come back this way. We'll hopefully make contact. Nope, no contact. So what's going on there? We'll go down to cruise speed. That means there must be a ship at sea here somewhere. And we have no torpedoes left. We got one anti-ship missile. Luckily, it's a silver bullet. Let's go up to max speed. I just saw a radar contact down south. There it is. There went our missile, and we missed. Oh, it's a patrol boat. All right, so we killed 2 destroyers and 1 patrol boat. Woo, happy day. True victory lies at sea. You get nothing, sir. The army is doing nothing for us. All right, so we've got a little bit of budget now. Let's go ahead and start working our way. We'll start at Hong Kong, and we'll set it as an invasion target. And that means we'll move the bungos down to Southeast Asia. Go, go, go. All right, well, it's 35 minutes in. We won't have time for another one, really. Especially if it's a bigger fight, which I don't know. They could potentially show up with something here. So let's go ahead and just call this particular episode. Hey, at least we're sort of back on track with a monthly balance. We can go for, I don't know, not 7 months, probably about 5. It looks like. Anyhow, I really appreciate each and every one of you. Y'all have yourselves a good evening. I'll see you next time, and sail safely out there.